Hi friends, I'm Sue Ann Delk. Today is Friday, February 5th. Oh, man, I just remembered something I forgot to do. Anyway, February 5th, 2021. This is my daily report and card pull. And thank you for joining me. It's been a long week and I'm looking forward to a weekend. I will need to spend quite a bit of it cleaning this filthy house. But that's okay. Thankful to have a house to clean. So, today's t-shirt is from Many Takes Estates 2016. We didn't do the whole thing. We only did a few days because we needed to get to Florida. What town was that? It's the town with all the Disney stuff. Anyway, we had to get down there to meet up with my girlfriend and her family from Scotland. Her name is Karen, and she and I had been pen pals since we were 14, and that was our first time to ever get to meet, so it was super special. And yeah, that's also why we couldn't do the whole MTTS, but that's okay. We did the whole MTTS 2 years later in 2018. And it was so great getting to meet Karen. I had already met her husband, Stephen, because he came to the Houston area a few years prior. But I had never met her, so it was super special. Alright, we're going to pull some cards. I love Karen and her family so much. Alright, there's card 1. A burr. A bird. Parrot, maybe? Does that look like a parrot? I think that's what it says. Maybe these will help how red I am. My allergies have been driving me crazy this week. Irritated, watery eyes. That's why I'm not wearing any eye makeup. Skin feeling flushed. Face hurt. Does your face hurt? It's killing me. Ho 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 ho. There's Bear. Nurture creativity and return to the sweetness of life. Bear prepares for the birth of her cubs by building up reserves of nourishing fat. But unless conditions are perfect, she will not give birth to her fleshly creations. For Bear knows that timing and preparation are all. Deliberate carefully before bringing anything into being, and nurture your creativity by withdrawal, whether in meditation or retreat. When you return to the material world, your ideas will bear fleshy, ripe fruits, and you will again discover the sweetness that life offers you. Oh, very smart. Oh, she's a smart lady. Look how pretty she is. She's very big and fuzzy. Now we're looking for parrot. Bruno's back there fussing. He's going, meow. Okay, looking for parrot. Here's parrot. So they say. Looks more cockatooish. Let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. Parrot, wondrous and vivid, her plumage, that of the rainbow, her demeanor, that of the animating sun, has flown to your cards to remind you that your surroundings truly are your life. The color of her room influences mood. Balmy, cloudless lands stimulate energy and revitalize the soul. If your heart has been telling you to move to another home, even another continent, but your mind has been finding reasons not to, Parrot counsels that the time has come to listen to your intuitive desire. Ah, is it time to flute a coop? Is it? Another town, another street, another subdivision, another state, another continent. Well, Parrot says quit making excuses and listen to your intuition. All right, there's our cards. That was fun. Bear and Parrot. So I have some things to show you. This is what I ended up doing with all of my Mandela yarn. The 2-ply. I showed you what I had a week or so ago when it was just a tiny square. So this is the whole thing. Well, this is all the yarn I have of that kind anyway, so I quit. But it's I guess it's big enough to cover the lap, maybe the shoulders. It's not really soft enough to be a baby blanket. It could be a wall hanging. Both sides are kind of pretty. Well, maybe that's not as pretty. No, never mind. It's not pretty. The front's pretty. Yeah, I like how the different colors mixed together. And there was no planning to that. I just grabbed yarn and wound it together. I would take two and then wind them together into a ball. It makes it easier to work with when you're actually crocheting. I've tried leaving them separated and pulling from both at once, and I ended up with a big knotty mess. Not naughty, knotty. K-N-O-T-T-Y. Lots of knots. Nobody wants that in their yarn. But this is pretty cool yarn. It's kind of, I think it's kind of pricey. Some of them were $8 a piece, I think. You can find them on sale, but you've got to be fast because there are people out there who just hoard this stuff. They're like, oh, look at my yarn collection, and they show just tote after tote after tote after tote filled with, you know, this kind of yarn. I have 30 skeins of this one, and I have 40 skeins of that one. What are you gonna do? How are you ever gonna live long enough to use up all that yarn? Maybe they crochet more and faster than I do. I'm not sure I'll ever use up the 2 buckets I have, but I'm working on it. And the other one is this. This is the cotton, I guess you call it yarn. It's the material that they recommend for making washcloths because it is cotton, and it's durable. So this is the same stitch as what I just showed you. And that's what I have for my show and tell. That's all as of right now. I have another one in the works, and I'll probably have it ready to show to you tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. So this weekend we're going to do some, I'm going to do some chores, as I mentioned. Alan's working feverishly on his projects, and then at some point we will get together Saturday evening probably for a meal, and Sunday evening for a meal. And then other than that, we will both be working on our own projects and chores and whatnot. Tonight we had freezer pizza cooked in the oven. It was so good. It was a Supreme Red Baron, I think. And Alan makes them good because he fixes them up with extra pepperonis and extra shredded mozzarella cheese and to this one, he added some fresh cilantro, and it was very good. I ate all of mine, and he ate all of his, and I didn't want anything else after. I didn't want anything sweet or anything. It was just perfectly satisfying. But I like freezer pizza. I'm not so spoiled that I can only be satisfied with delivery pizza. I actually enjoy freezer pizza. And the ones I buy are $4 as opposed to whatever a delivery pizza costs. I know it's more than that. I don't think they'll even get in their car for $4 to bring you anything. So it was good. I enjoyed it. So drop me a line and tell me what you had for supper and what you're going to be doing this weekend. I hope it's something more enjoyable than doing chores. But they have to be done, right? Well, it's better if they are anyway. Living in a house that hasn't had chores done to it is not very fun. Fun wasn't the word I wanted, but I can't word right now. So I'm going to wrap this up and get moving on things I need to get done and hopefully get to bed at a decent time. I woke up this morning sitting on the couch behind me. I had fallen asleep sitting on the couch with a crochet needle and thread still in my hand, and my iPad still playing some episode of Jimmy Fallon, and I had apparently dozed off. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning sitting up holding my crochet stuff on the couch. So I guess I just didn't want to stop. It was so much fun that I didn't want to stop crocheting, and I just fell asleep there doing it. That's pretty bad, isn't it? But anyway, so yeah, I thank you for watching, and thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow night. And until then, take care. Good night.